Well, here we are. It's Monday on the estate lake. The leaves are turning slowly but surely. Willow on the island over there is turning. A fair few leaves floating around on the lake. We've got 3 rods with us today. We've got a little spot down there, which I quite like, and 2 out with the island over there. What I've done is not gone for the bush. That's sort of like the bush I've gone for normal. I haven't produced a fish for a while, so that sort of channel there is a dead end because there's a bridge that goes across onto the island, and then underneath the willow over there, I've headed for baits there. Because the fish I got from that gap the other day when I was here, he spooked a couple of other fish at the same time as I got a take from that one. There's a couple of fish ups further around the island, so they obviously patrol around that edge and things, so I'm thinking that I'll stick sort of 2 baits on there. Down there was where I lost the fish in the weed that other trip as well. Hopefully I won't find that, whatever it was. I don't know, I think there's a branch or something down there, but hopefully I've loosened it or something. I don't know. I have to see if I catch a take and just deal with it. It's not a bad day. It's overcast most of the day, a little bit of fine drizzle in the rain in the air, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Actually, I'm trying to carry less stuff here, like a lot of sort of weight difference. It's sort of like easier to set up and move around and things. I want to get myself set up to be able to do it in the winter and not too much aggro. So I've got the dug out my Neville's. Just use this set on here, attached to a bank stick with some swingers on it. I generally fish slack lines on here, so that's why the weight's halfway down. And I get that little bit of extra pull on the hook when it hits that, and yeah, we shall just see. I didn't get the chance to put some bait out yesterday because there's I drove past yesterday afternoon, there's a couple of people on here fishing, so I just continue by and never really worry about it. But they were fishing, so they'll have put out bait, so that'll save me a bit of aggro. I'm going to put out some bait before I go, and I'm going to try and get down another day during the week and put some more bait out. And yeah, next session after this I think is my whole week to do what I want, really. I'd like to do a couple of nights on here, really. Not necessarily in the swim because the wife and family are away, so I am open to going up the other end. But the amount of bait I've been putting down here, I think I'm just going to I might just stick to this, really, to see how we get on. Anyway, it's not a bad day, and yeah, we'll just sit back and wait and see how we go, really. I'm reasonably confident, but I don't want to be overly confident like the last time. I think the last time I caught a fish on here, it then took me 3 or 4 months to catch the next one, so I've got to be mindful of that. But we'll see. Right, I'll give you an update as the day progresses. See you later. Well, I've about 45 minutes left now. I've actually seen a couple of fish. One within about the first 20 minutes of being here, the other one a little bit later than that. I was quite hopeful that one of these rods would go off, but it's not as temperature day today is cold. A lot more fresh than I thought it was going to be, I must admit. You know, I'm quite warm myself, but yeah, I wasn't quite expecting to be this sort of cold and fresh out the bank, I must say. See, I've just come wandering around this way. I'll give you a little bit of a view. through. So you've got a channel around the back of the island, but where those reeds are in the middle is actually sort of boardwalk across, which is just under the water at the moment, because the water level's gone up a little bit because of the rain. So the fish can't access actually all the way around the island. But they do love going in that little bay, I must admit. They quite like that area a lot, actually. It's a bit full of that weed, that's the only problem. It's a bit choked up. So the others run around the side of the island. But it gives you a little bit of a different view of the lake. You sort of like stand up here, I might just wander up here actually. See the far end of the lake up here, it gets a lot shallower up here. So it's obviously towards the down wall, the other end. I don't want to go too far. Not as far as here, to be fair. You can see the other end there. There's a tiny little island there. And there's the inlet there, which is stream fed. Just quite sort of a narrow little lake. But I've seen a carp top in here. And carp top about 10-15 foot off the side of the island. Sort of 5, 7, 8 foot away from where I was fishing, really. And well, nothing really. There you go. Anyway, yeah, I've got about 45 minutes left now, so you never know. Similar sort of time to now than I caught last week, so you just don't know. But the weather conditions are not the same at all. It's incredibly cold out here. I feel like sort of when I've got my hands holding the phone, my hands aren't happy at all, really. There you go. Anyway, it's nice to be on the bank. I'm not going to complain about that. It could be worse, couldn't it? So I shall catch up with you soon. Good luck if you're on the bank and out there. And yeah, I think it's time to start wrapping up warm, really. There you go. Alright, catch up with you soon, folks. Well, it's 11 o'clock on Wednesday. Done a job this morning, just round the corner from here. So finished off, quickly belted down here. Hopefully, rod's out. It's about 11:05 now. So just two small bags out. That's all you can sort of hope for, really. Not too much disturbance over the area I been baiting, and yeah, fingers crossed. Not much more I can do to this video to make it more exciting about this lake, because it's the same swim, same spots. Oh yeah, there is. Catch fish. That would help, wouldn't it? Well, you never know. We gotta keep on going, and we could get some results if we're really lucky. But I thought, well, I'll either go home, do some housework, or I don't really carry a lot of stuff with me, so stuck in the front of the car. And yeah, it's coming past on the way back. So it made sense to me, don't you think? Yeah, I do. Right, I'll give you another update as we go, and yeah, crack on, eh? Well, worth coming, because it's always worth coming fishing, worth looking, a pleasant time. However, clearly no fish today, but you know, it's alright, we don't mind. You know, it's nice to be out. We love this place. What more can you ask for, really? Yeah, I'm now going to get done by helicopter coming over my head, so what can we say? I better crack on. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch up with you soon. And if you're out there, go catch a lovely lump. Be lucky. You know, nice bit of sunshine coming out now. Sorry about the helicopter. Looking quite nice really, isn't it? Right, I've got to go, to be fair. I'm running a bit late. Well, it is a different day, and yes, it's the same view, but it's definitely a different day. It's actually not raining at the moment, which is a bit of a surprise. I managed to set up in the rain, and now I've sat down, it stopped raining. But hey, that's life for you, isn't it, really? So we shall see where we go. It's a bit of a dark, murky, dank day. Just have to see how this sort of pans out, really. I'm putting a lot of effort into this lake this week at the moment, because I've had the opportunity to, with the weather and a few little short jobs. I think I more or less decided I'm going to do 2 nights on here next week, which is half-term week, and if it's by any chance going really well, I might stay another night. If not, I'm going to head off down to Meadow for the rest of the week and sit on there, because the family are away in Ireland for the usual half-term trip. Yeah, just have to see really. The weather's changing a bit next week. I reckon there's going to be some, you know, high pressure, clear skies, sunny days, but low temperatures, and even a touch of frost at night. So it could be, may not be the best week for it, but it might be you just don't know, do you, really? You don't know whether the fish sense that it's coming and feeding up this week, which doesn't appear to be what it is on here, but you know, just because you don't catch them doesn't mean they're not feeding, obviously. Or it's when the frost and things change that they might start then feeding up. And it could be next week, so we're just going to have to wait and see how it pans out, really. But there we go. I'll give you an update later on. We're definitely due a load of rain today. Quite heavy stuff, so I have a feeling that it's going to be a wet pack up as well. But hey, we shall, that's what we're going to try and do through the winter, is just keep on coming down here, keep slinging the bait out, and keep slinging the rods out, and then see how we go, really. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later, fellas, lads and lasses, and yeah, fingers crossed. This time last Thursday I was in the same situation, and by the end of the day I'd had one and lost one. You really never know on here. Tricky little place this is. Well, as you can hear, the rain has well and truly arrived now. It's just after 12. I've seen a few fish mooching around, so I feel there's a little bit of hope. I don't know what they're going to think of the rain, unfortunately. Just have to wait and see. I don't think it's going to stop on until after I've left, so I've clearly got to pack up in this, but you never know, might be lucky. Yeah, really. Still hopeful. A little bit less than I was when it wasn't raining. Seems to be more movement then. Now there seems to be less movement. Whether that means that the fish have been pushed down a little bit, I don't know. Just have to wait and see. It seems to be that this is the time of day I think I've had I've had banked 3 fish and lost one. They've all sort of been around, you know, at 11:30 and sort of 2:30 really. Seems to be the time of the day that I should pick them up. just have to see really. I'll give you an update before I leave anyway. But, I'm still going for it. Well, my friends and followers. It's another blank session on the cards. I've got about, well, it's raining, so I have to pack up all the rods first and bung everything away, so about 10-15 minutes left now. Doesn't bode well for me doing 2 nights on here, but I'm going to stick to the plan and have a go, because you just never know really. For all I know, the most popular time for feeding will be 2 o'clock onwards, some sort of 7 o'clock in the evening. I've got no idea. I'm never here really, so I can manage to do 2 nights and go through those 2 periods, and then plus the nights and the days, so we have to piece it together a little bit better. Just have to see. The weather's definitely changing next week. There's a northerly wind, high pressure, clear skies and a fair chance of a frost, so it's completely different than what we have had. So we'll see how things go. Anyway, I shall catch up with you then. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, see you soon. Well, here we are on Coombs Lake. I've looked at the State Lake. And it's not raining, it's not a Monday, and I'm bivvied up. Yep, I'm doing a couple of nights. This is basically the start of my week session that I can actually do it. The family are away, being half-term week. I've got my normal week's fishing. I've decided to break it up this time. And a couple of nights on here, then move on to Meadow Lake. That's my strange chance, it's all going too well. I feel I need to stay here. I've got 3 rods out, 2 areas, well, 3 areas that I've been baiting up. I've seen signs of fizzing so far when I first got here, so you just never know really. Just gotta go with it really. Home's all set up, ready to go. I sit inside most of the time, so I don't really want to sort of alert the fish to my presence too much. Keep the movement down to the less as possible, keep noise down as less as possible, and just maybe I might catch a fish. I don't know really. It's quite good here. The guy actually, one of the rules is you have to use his unhooking mats, wasting and landing nets. And he provides a load of them, so it's quite good really, especially as I'm moving from lake to lake later in the week. Normally I just leave mine outside to dry, wash itself, burn itself off in the rain. From one week to the next it's normally pretty good, especially when I'm moving from Meadow to the Airfield Lake. But we'll see. There's plenty of options here. As I said, on those 2 rods down there, I'm going to stay there. They're out around the island. That rod's on my normal little spot over there. If I see any really carpy signs in another area, that's the rod I'm going to be moving, unless they're close to the other stuff, and then we'll just think about it. But I'm sort of using that as more of a roving rod. They're 2 permanent rods. See how we get on really. Just have to see. But yeah, it's going to be quite a nice sunny day at the end of the lake down there. It's all very good. Lovely little place. I believe I'm the only one on here for the next couple of nights, so I've got the place to myself, which sort of means I'm going to have to be more quiet. There's a little bit more traffic around here from people walking around, I think. Just have to see. But there you go. I'll give you an update, see how we get on. But this is it, I'm off, see how we get on for a week's fishing. The weather conditions are completely changed, which is always a bonus. As you can see, blue sky, cold crispy mornings. I think the night temperature is now 4 degrees. Day temperatures are maximum about 12 or 13. Winds from the north, northeast. So I feel that's going to affect fishing, but it is what it is. It's this week or I don't go. I'll sit at home. I ain't doing that, I'll be down. Right. I'll update you later on, boys and girls. Well, I just thought I'd share how gorgeous this place looks in the sunshine. Mainly because it's been a while since the sunshine's seen this place. But, unfortunately, most of the sunshine does well, hit the other side of the lake. We don't really get much warmth over here. The warmest area is over there, which looks absolutely gorgeous. But I've seen fish, in fact, I've seen fish out by the island, and one down in the weed down there, which is quite good. So you never know. But yeah, it does look quite pleasant on days like this. I'm just looking at the lake there. I do quite like that view. It's quite nice, very idyllic and lovely. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that sunshine. That clear blue sky is absolutely gorgeous. Some buzzards circling around earlier. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll tell you one thing though, you can certainly feel the temperature change. It is definitely dropped. I think the 10, yeah, I think the high today is 10, which considering over the last few days. And even the night time, so I think it's it'll be, I think it's warmer at night than it is going to be during the day at the moment. But there we go. Anyway, just a little update with a little bit of sunshine peeking through. Does look lovely. Well, I managed to creep down the State Lake this week, which is quite good really. Not quite on Monday, sick child, so I was off looking after her on Monday. She's gone back to school now. And other people I work for, she likes to help me wander around doing stuff. Not very well, so cancelled today, which was a bit of a bonus for me. So I decided the best thing for me to do is to head down here for the day and see how we get on. Haven't baited it up for a while. I actually haven't been here since my week session, which is about a week and a bit ago, so it's not really that bad, the grand scheme of things, to be honest with you. I've got my baits in my sort of more or less in my normal spots. I've just put bags out, I haven't put any bait out. I should put some bait out when I leave. Yeah, we'll just have to see how we get on really. It's all looking very autumny. The sun is poking through the trees. Just have to see really how we get on. Ironically, I can't get in next Monday either because my car's in for a service, so this might be the only trip for several weeks. I just have to wait and see really. It's just sort of not really helpful really, but I have to get putting bait in regardless whether I'm fishing or not, and keep on trucking really. Anyway, I shall catch up with you later on the day before I leave. Hopefully when the sun gets on the water, fish might get a little bit more active and we might catch a fish. I must admit, I put 3 bags out. Didn't spook anything, no fizzing, no nothing. I still maintain they're not all at the back of the island. There's so much weed and areas for them to hide in. I've got all this weed to the left of me there. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I've got all this old weed bed to the right of me here. This is sort of like, it's got to be where there's more fish. It really has. I shall investigate over the other side later on, because I want to see how now the trees are losing their leaves. Phone reception might get a bit better. I might be able to go and play around over the other side of the lake. See how we get on, really. It's quite helpful here because I can actually sort of set up using the back of my car and make all the rigs in the back of my car and everything. I'm not very far away from my rods, which means I can oddly pack up and stay here sort of next 20 minutes longer than I normally do. It's all about time, isn't it, really? But there we go. Right, there's a little autumn view, and yeah, fingers crossed, eh? Very much so. Well, no action today. Tiny little bit of fizzing. Did move a rod onto that. It hasn't produced. So a tiny little bit of fizzing near the island as well, but nothing. I've sort of kept my eyes about up and down the lake. Haven't really seen anything. Yeah. Not quite what I was hoping for. And well, could be a very slow winter at this rate. To look at the options, I think could be getting to that point. Don't know really. Never really like to give up, but I do like to catch fish occasionally. It can be a hard one, but sometimes you have to bite the bullet. See what else I can find around in the area. Anyway, for now, it's been a pleasant day out here. Not as much sunshine as I was hoping, which doesn't really help, I don't think. It's been a bit not the warmest of days out here. Right, it's been enjoyable. And I shall catch up with you soon. Be lucky, and I'll see you soon. Let's wait for the passing car to go by. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment, head over to my website. And yeah, we'll catch up with you soon, folks. Be lucky.